Evo. I am your DM for Welcome to Gillyton. Lara, I am joined once again by my players, Sarah as Kaylee, Cameron as Waterloo Sunset, David as Tez, and welcoming back Jess as our lovely Goblin Snips. If you're back with us for session 3, thanks. Also, like, subscribe, follow us everywhere. But most importantly, join our Discord. We would love to have you and talk to you and maybe talk about Furbies. No reason. We like them. Some of us like them. Me scared.
We love them. We worship them. Oh, holy Furby.
The cult of Furby was formed by fear.
You know, some might say they're like angels. Anyway,
Furbies are the mind killer.
Furbies are the mind killer. Throwback
Killer.
to that awesome
crossover.
live stream. Anyway, so join our Discord, join the conversations. If you join our Discord, then you might end up on one of our live streams, or just on one of these streams as well. So please join us, talk to us. We love you. That's all I have to say about that. All right, are you guys ready? As ready as we could be for Welcome to Gillyton session.
Yeah,
Always.
sure, yeah.
Let's go.
Totally.
Let's go. Last we were all together. Waterloo Sunset became a horse. That's it.
That's all you need to know about that episode.
There was a horse involved, a lot of
Blood.
Innocent bloodshed.
My murder
to be
pony.
clear.
Listen, My Little Murder Pony.
My little murder
Here's-
pony.
He kept trying to hypnotize people with his eyes, and these just normal fucking people just kept saving. And the only thing he could resort to was stomping them to death. Although they're not dead, we have confirmed they are just truly
Maimed forever.
probably paralyzed forever, and
Yeah.
will
Except
never
for the
recover.
mayor, who is dead.
Except for the mayor, who is just spread across the second story of
That was my bad.
I'll take that good.
That was me. Sorry.
And in a bid to also distract a large mahogany oak whatever desk was kicked out of a second story window, and proceeded to land on top of Isha, Tez's wife, who used to be a statue, and Kara, who is a night hag. Luckily, Kaylee, being super dexterous, avoided it. So Kaylee's just outside smoking her second cigarette ever, and also wondering what to do about these people that are smashed by desk. And also, Snips found a large metal door that smells like rotten eggs and death.
Stinky egg fart demon door.
The worst. So, dead mayor, lots of bloodshed, horse and Tez and Kotli on the second story. Where would we like to go, guys?
Horses jumped out the window.
Oh yeah, horse jumped out
yeah.
the window too. That's right.
I believe I'm also on the second story, and I was told that we were doing a rain check on the stinky demon door because lives at stake.
Yeah. Or there's, because everybody's dead and they're going to be going upstairs, do you think we should just sneak downstairs? Well, truly like close to what could be considered like a national emergency is happening.
I mean, you have the keys.
You do have a set of keys that you got off the body of the mayor.
It's a lot of keys.
I tell Kotli to go tell Isha, who I assume at some point learned Draconic, so she could communicate with my pet dragon.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so you send Kotli off. Are you heading downstairs?
Yeah, and then I say, "Jump on!" And I put Snips in his Björn. And we head out, but he's front side now because we're in tactical mode.
Yeah, tactical mode. We're in sport mode.
Yeah, we're in sport mode.
Sport mode.
Always wear your Crocs in sport mode,
I
kid.
was gonna say, flip down the Crocs, ankle strap, and put Snips in the front side Björn.
I'm ready. I'm ready, Dad.
Okay, so as you guys, so cute, so cute. Guys, this is the true thing about D&D. It's really the found family. Like
It's the found family you make along the way.
Absolutely embrace that here at Welcome to Gillyton.
It's the only trope I never get sick of.
The best one. Go ahead and roll. Tez, go ahead and roll perception. If you can get help from Coatley or Snips, either one.
Snips. Keep an eye out. Forever.
Sorry.
Waterloo jumped out of a window. I feel like he broke a horse leg because it was a second story and you didn't do well on your dex save or acrobatics. Roll. I don't remember. Roll again. Roll in acrobatics or acrobatics to see how you do.
Got it. Everything's going bad. That's a bad sign.
Disagree.
I got a 22 for perception.
Awesome. I will resolve that.
Okay, so that's a 16.
Okay. You stumble and you roll as a horse. So, Kaylee, you just see Waterloo horse jump out of this window and kind of go, huh, and then roll, and like horsey legs kicking up in the air. It does look like he's mostly winded, but nothing is broken.
I'm busy pulling Isha out from under the desk anyway.
Waterloo, you catch your breath and you see a couple people. You see Kaylee trying to get people out from under a giant desk. So
I'll stand up.
As a horse, do you just stay a horse?
As
forever?
a horse, of course, I'm going to say a horse. Of course, a horse.
Got it.
I'm going to go try to like nudge that desk off him.
Okay. Roll me a strength check.
Okay.
Strength against a desk.
It's a natural 20 for a 24.
Dude, that you just like, kicking seems to be a thing that works. So you just kick off the desk, just kind of like flies in like a really weird way. Like it does fly with like weird video game like physics.
Where gravity's gone.
Feel free to roll insight.
Okay. Bet.
Kaylee, if you want to, you can roll. Listen, you might get a nat 20.
Or I might get a -1.
Oh no! You're really focused on Isha. You're like, this lady gave me cloves. She's cool. This can't happen. So yeah, you're really focused on Isha. What'd you get, Waterloo, again on your insight?
27.
27. Yeah. You notice that you don't know what video games are because Waterloo, fuck that. But you do know that shouldn't have been that easy. And also, it is weirdly quiet. So with a 22 on the inside, you see as you're like going downstairs, you see the unconscious body of the elderly guard that Waterloo kicked. You kind of hear like noises coming from the back area where I don't remember if Tez was part of that trying to get the records the last time around, but the like back further past the atrium, you hear kind of a noise, but it's like not like anybody's moving. It just sounds like
a whimper.
Whimpering. Yeah, like a whimper and like unconscious
like the
whimpering.
Sounds of someone who feels like
Distress.
they're slowly dying and nobody's gonna come to rescue them.
Yeah, distress. Distress is absolutely the best way to put that.
Okay. After checking the guard's pulse.
Still there, unconscious. Yeah.
Oh, good. He's like a little relieved.
Weird hoof marks, like weird like dust hoof.
Yeah, I'm like picturing my city's town hall just like absolutely destroyed, right? With like blood and like there was always like displays, right?
The
of just,
displays
like,
there are
random shit.
yeah there are
Everything's
pictures like
smashed.
broken and like
Yeah.
askew, and it's
and then I just continue. I just like kind of shake my head and like it's all simulation. I gotta get out of this body. And I just try to sneak down to the basement or whatever.
Cool. Are you trying to be sneaky?
Definitely still trying to be sneaky.
All right, then roll stealth. Everybody involved, roll
no
stealth.
one's around.
Oh, even me.
Mm-hmm.
Courtly will give Snips the help action. Ooh.
Your dad's mount will help.
Heck yeah.
I'm protected by the baby Björn.
I got... Wait, so this helps advantage, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, 21.
I wanted to make sure that was a thing. It didn't do much. 11.
All right. Tez, you feel pretty stealthy. And
I rolled for cozy instead.
Yeah, you kind of hear like Snips is like unconsciously like reacting to like again, seeing it again of like everything they've seen. She's like, oh, just these under their breath noises. As you guys head. But also Snips is leading you and saying, this is how I came up, like this is where I went down to get down into the basement.
Follow the smell of egg fart.
I got like no spells. I got like one fucking spell left.
Are you heading down to the door, or are you heading out?
Yeah, I want to go to the door. I want to, and then I'm going to split with Courtly and have him go. Like we were going down together, and then I want him to go to the Isha and Sarah. He still has no idea Isha got smashed by a desk, right? So he's just
no idea.
Yeah.
He thinks they're just sitting out, maybe having a smoke. He also, to be clear, for the record, so that my wife doesn't murder me, did not tell Waterloo to kick the desk out the window. Said to move it so he could jump out of the window. It was completely Waterloo's choice to commit manslaughter.
As it often is.
Manslaughter.
But as the person who plays your facsimile wife, shouldn't you know your friend well enough to know you have to be specific?
First of all, Tez would be very clear that him and Waterloo have never been friends.
Hey, good luck, -3.
Secondly, yeah, he probably should do better.
Even more of a reason to be so specific. Awesome. Okay, so you're heading down into the basement with Snips without Coatley. You said you're splitting off now?
What did we find in the oh, I shoved it in, right? We found like records or something.
Yeah, you found like a lockbox within a wall safe.
In the back.
Yeah. In your backpack. Awesome. Okay. So Isha is looking pretty shaken and like trying to get her breath back. I mean, she took quite a hit. So
like, do I see her smash? I don't know how like this. Yeah, I can't because I'm assuming I just see like the front doors and they were
to the side, and they were. It's unlikely that the people with the criminals were standing in front of the front door.
Yeah.
So. And they were away from the fountain and all that. So, Kaylee, as you're helping Isha up, she's thanking you and just like, what? Okay, what happened? What was that?
You've been struck by the Waterloo sunset. That's Isha, are you okay? Are you okay?
Are you okay, Isha?
We've all just the worst.
I come out of wild shape. And I laugh on the floor.
I don't. Okay.
Those are the lyrics.
And she can't even function. So she does cast she casts cure wounds on herself. Just like what even was that?
It was all worth it just for that line.
What did you find? You horse.
Me?
What? Yeah.
Oh, don't talk to me for another 10 minutes. I'm not. No. What the fuck? Yes.
Yes.
Waterloo? What? Indeed, the fuck?
Oh, that was so much fun. They were so scared. Did you see that desk fly? It was, it doesn't belong here. We don't belong here. None of this matters. I turn into a giant space hamster. It is pink. It is fluffy. Its nose is a rainbow stone, fucking polished. Its eyes are trippy, pink and green. And I just roll the fuck around.
Cool. I would like you to roll a wisdom saving throw, please.
Amazing. A 25.
Yeah, Waterloo with a 25, you are just luxuriating in the absolute fucking stupidity and nonsense that is this world you're in right now. For now.
For now.
For now. Okay. And so as Tez and Snips, you head down into the basement. Snips leads you to this door. Tez, go ahead and roll me gosh, I don't know. Go ahead and roll me perception.
Nat 20.
Hell yeah. This door doesn't make sense in this space. It is it doesn't fit the architecture that you've seen just within the building, and as you walk by them, it almost feels like it is too big for the space that it's in. It feels like it goes up way higher than the ceiling, almost it gives that feeling of this. It just feels wrong. But you do also notice a sulfur smell as you're there.
Egg farts.
Those are the egg farts. Yeah. In my perception, or should I roll an investigation? Do I see a keyhole or is there a slot for a symbol or something, or I don't know.
Yeah, I think that Snip saw this too. So I will say that with that perception,
right,
especially with a nat 20, it is you do see a keyhole, but it's like there isn't another panel where a keyhole and a knob would be. It feels like it's a metal door with a keyhole cut into the metal.
Yeah. Okay. Can I look at the dead mayor's key ring, and is there any key that looks like it would fit?
This would be an investigation since it's a specific thing you're looking for.
It's stuck. There we go. Ooh. Other end of the spectrum. That one.
Nat 1. There's a lot of the same key. Go ahead and roll me a wisdom saving throw.
I think luckily I'm proficient in this. Nope.
Nope.
Hey, nat 20.
There you go. Okay. All right. You feel
what a roller coaster.
As you're going through these keys, you're they're all starting to you notice that it's almost like you're getting tunnel vision and it's like the keys are exactly the same, but they're slowly turning into like a caricature of a key. Like it's like all of a sudden, and then you shake out of it, and they're a normal key ring, but there isn't anything that looks like it would work for that door.
Okay. Hey, bud. Do you have any spells? Did Wild Mum teach you how to dispel magic?
Did Wild Mom teach you how to like?
Did Wild Mum teach me how to dispel magic?
What spells did Snips learn
What
today?
spells did Snips learn today? Hold on.
I'm gonna roll this dice a couple times just to make sure it's not gonna always roll that 20. No.
That's a great question.
Nope, it rolled a 1 that time.
We call this dice feast and famine.
That was 2 separate die, but I just wanted to make sure.
We call this dice feast and this dice famine.
Oh no, it won't. Will it? It's got a little dragon.
Oh, nice.
20 is. That's why I was confused in the first one. But I got this fancy new, not fancy, it was literally $5 and it's made of cardboard, dice tower. To make sure that
someday I'll bring down my 3D printed
Ooh.
dice tower.
If Snips doesn't
surprise, no, I only know how to revivify.
Yeah.
Hey, honestly, smart.
Yeah. That's all right. There's no big deal. We'll wait for.
I can. What is it? Detect magic.
We can wait for Ish and Kaylee and that nasty bitch to come back down.
Do you think nasty bitch can read the runes on the spooky demon egg fart door?
Probably, but I also think she would lie to us.
But I have zone of truth.
Ooh.
So, Kaylee, as you're like helping Isha and everything, you see this serpentine snake dragon kind of come out in a very like, you've seen Coatley before. Yeah. You saw him, but to be fair, usually when you see Coatley, you've definitely done drugs. So you see this snake-like creature come out, very much looking like a water snake in the air, which is so fun. And it wraps around Isha's shoulders and kind of like whispers in this weird, like, you're listening to it and you're like, this is creepy language I don't understand. But Isha is listening, still like wiping blood off of her face and like, right. Okay. Hey, hamster, there's a demon door or something downstairs. Are you going to come help? Or are you going to roll around like a freak?
I roll around, but I roll towards them.
A door, you say? Ooh.
How big is the space hamster?
Now,
it's a large size creature. It's about like 15 feet long and really fluffy.
I'm so excited.
The really fluffy part is nice touch. Yeah. I'm also just have this mental image because I've described Isha as like current day Liv Tyler now with like the Britney Spears snake around her neck.
Yeah.
It's doing things for me.
Heck yeah.
It's not.
I love my fake wife.
We stay on the fake wife. Listen, I love me an Eladrin. Jess knows that. So anyway, Isha just shakes her head, looks to you, Kaylee, and says, "Yeah, I think this might be more your scene. Do you wanna? Let's go." She's kind of looking at Kara, who is just kind of sitting there and catching her breath as well. She definitely looks like she didn't get. She weirdly like she looks like she's just was healthier. Like she took damage. She definitely got the wind knocked out of her, but she kind of waves like, I'm not going anywhere near that. You guys have fun. Like, bye. So she's choosing to stay out here. And like she's kind of staring at the hamster like, what's wrong with you? But Isha just kind of she's going in because she's still looking pretty ragged. So she heads in.
All right, well, if the cops do eventually decide to get off their asses and show up, tell them Lisa did it.
Yeah, obviously.
All right.
Yeah. Waterloo, are you rolling in your 15-foot self?
If I can fit, that would be ideal.
Listen. Roll me a you can't fit. That's not gonna happen. You get stuck at the doors.
I had a wild shave. It's fine.
I'm like thinking about the doors, like because the double doors, but I think it's like that dumb double door with the metal divider.
You can remove those. I kick it down.
No.
Okay.
As yourself.
Tiny little hamster legs.
Yeah, hamsters not known for their powerful legs.
Hey, I have a strength of +2. Could do anything.
Can do anything.
Whatever I want.
So, are you back to just being Waterloo, or do you wild shape into something
Yes.
else?
I can't do that anymore. I'm out of them.
I'm so glad you used that for that. So,
Me too.
Good choices. So you guys head down. Waterloo, I think you do immediatez get the sulfur scent. Like you catch that as you get close. Tez, I don't think you need to roll for this. You look up and see your wife looking fucking battered.
Holy shit! What happened to you? Are you okay?
I've been better. I have been worse. A desk landed on me.
I fucking told you didn't need to kick the desk out. God damn it! Can you heal her?
You told me to do.
You caused this. No, I did not. That's
You said
100%.
get the desk out of the room by kicking it out the window. I heard it very clear. That is exactly the Tez.
Yes.
I know you're trying to be all. What are you like? 13 years old, little boy. Why are you trying to lie to mummy? Oh, these scoundrels! You'll grow up. It's a bad idea, but
What?
What
are you fucking talking about? Okay. Can you just please heal the damage that you caused as the bare minimum of
I don't know how to do that.
You can't heal?
No.
God, you're useless.
Of course not.
Snips.
I got it.
Thank you.
I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on Isha.
She comes close.
Phrasing.
Well. Yeah, I don't know. The sight of her husband with a full-grown adult goblin and a baby Bjorn just does something.
All right. I bet there's this door. Snips found it. Here's the keyhole. I have this key ring. I don't know if there's like some sort of illusion magic either on the door. It feels like it's out of place. But this like isn't necessarily my area. He may have another key somewhere, but I don't know why he wouldn't keep it on him.
Who's him?
Oh, we killed the mayor.
You what?
To be fair, he was a lot weaker than I thought he was going to be, and I just knocked him out, and then Waterloo stomped his head into like meat pudding.
Also, Isha gets 9 points of healing back.
Thank you, darling.
And he just takes her hand and like pats it while they're talking about murdering the mayor.
Found no witnesses.
While everyone else is talking, I am absolutely at the lock.
Amazing. Do you want to look it over first, or what would you like to do?
Yes, looking it over first.
Okay, go ahead and roll investigation, and you can add your proficiency if you would like.
Okay.
Since it's about breaking in.
Proficiency. I will find that somewhere on my sheet.
Proficiency bonus.
There it is. Okay. So that makes my roll an 8.
Hey, listen. This actually looks like a super simple door. Like there's no, like, it really is just a hole in a door. So
cool. I'll just pick the lock. No problem.
So simple. Yeah. Go. So if you want to pick a lock, let's go for it. Let's give it a try. Yeah. So sleight of hand plus proficiency, right? Yeah. Use your.
Okay.
You still wait? Do you still have your lock picking? Your thieves tools? You still have yours, right?
Yeah, as far as I know.
Yeah, you're good. I live in many dimensions. I can't remember who has what. Snips has claws.
Right.
I got my little fingies. It's my forever thieves tools.
Cool. So 32.
Amazing. You are so right about, and like just something clicks in your head, and also the door. You're like, this feels so right. I've never felt more right in my body. This is perfection. So you feel the click, and with that, you feel kind of, as you pull your thieves tools back out, your lockpicks back out, you can almost feel like heat radiating through the keyhole as the door moves a little bit. Feels like now you're like, oh, I can just like push this. Like it's not locked anymore. You are 100% sure about that. So you can it's up to you how you want to do it, but you now have like this radiation of heat that you feel as well coming through the keyhole.
Is it similar to the sensation of the 1991 cult classic Backdraft?
Roll perception.
You guys ever heard of that movie?
Yeah.
No,
Like,
I wasn't.
Go fuck yourself. No, not you. That's for Cameron. Also, we can't tell Cameron to watch anything because he hasn't seen it. Yeah.
I'm gonna do a Highlander one shot, I swear to God. Before I watch it.
Yeah. To see how close you are. Tez, did you roll perception to see?
Oh yeah, sorry.
Yeah, no, you're good.
I was too busy trying to
remembering
Kurt Russell.
Remembering Backdraft.
That is a 15 plus 7, I believe.
Oh, nice.
This is my perception.
That was a great ride at Universal.
22.
Okay.
That was a ride for a while.
Yeah.
Before King Kong or something like that.
Yeah.
We're doing real 90s throwback this episode.
This is the real guys. You don't get the impression that like if you push this, like a blast is coming your way. It feels more of like a gentle is not the word for it, but stable. Like constant.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to gently and carefully push the door open.
Okay. Are you trying to be stealthy about this, or are you just going to push
hell
it?
yes, I'm going to be stealthy.
Roll stealth.
Am I trying to be stealthy?
Listen, I gotta ask because God, I've learned to not make assumptions with this group.
I did roll badly though. I got an 11.
You're like, for sure. Like you're just still riding on the high of how good that lock picking felt. You're just like, I'm doing it.
I'm doing it.
I'm doing it. And as you push it open, I would like everybody to roll me a wisdom saving throw.
Oof. Fun
Tired of
time.
these.
The OK Corral.
Sorry. You're in a weird place, guys.
15.
Ooh, not great, gang. You said saving throw though, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is this a spell?
No.
Damn, I
not.
didn't think so. It's an 8.
Oh, God. Okay.
I got a 24.
24. Okay.
Wisdom's the only thing
26.
I'm good at, guys.
26. Okay. All right. So as you push the door open, Tez, you feel the heat for a second, but once the door is actually pushed open, you see a storage closet.
Nothing's here, guys.
And then Kaylee,
Pretty weird storage closet door.
for Kaylee, you see the flash of something, and you feel again, blast isn't the right word, but when I say blast of heat, I mean like that dry heat of when like you're in Arizona and you open a door and it's just a wave of heat
Radiating heat.
of just like, well, and then it fades. Like it's almost like you imagined it. Like again, which you're kind of becoming used to in this weird place. Like you out of everybody, you've had the most experience with like weird flashes of these trippy things. So you have this wave, and then you see a storage room as well. And in the storage room, it's just kind of, again, it's like there's stacked up like round tables. Like this is where they keep their like banquet stuff, like for whenever they have like an event, like this is where they store all their stuff that they want to keep kind of nice. Like this is the room they do it in. Snips, what did you get?
A 24.
And then you got a 26, Waterloo? Okay.
Yes.
Okay, 24 and 26. You guys see and feel, again, it's more of like you guys get a longer look at something, and it is smoky and dark red, and like it's just this dark place, and the sulfur smell hits harder, and it's that unending heat, like immediately your mouth is dry and your skin is like, you feel like all the moisture just like leave your skin, and like your eyes become itchy because of like it's all immediately dry. And Snips, you break first, and you kind of have to shake. You're like blinking to like get, because you got such big eyes.
My eyes are so big. You
They're
guys.
so big. So like, and you're so you're kind of like in the Björn, like rubbing your eyes and like trying to get that. And when you open your eyes again, it's exactly what Tez is saying. It's a storage room. Waterloo, you get a little bit longer, and because you're like, I imagine Waterloo is, you're trying to take in as much information as possible.
Yes.
You get the feeling of noise, and you almost can hear like the grinding of rocks, and some noise happens off like back to your side, and as you turn to look at it, you blink, and it's a storage room.
Yes, just a
Well,
storage room.
If it's just a storage room, then what is in it must be important. So I start taking the tables out.
Okay. Roll, anybody who would like to roll an investigation.
I would like to. I'm
Sure.
releasing
I'm gonna
myself
cast
from
guidance
Bjorn.
on myself.
Did Ish?
I like undo the buckles and
Oh, Isha did about the same as Snips, and
Okay.
she's having a hard time kind of. She's like, no, there was something.
Can I silvery barb to a roll?
Yep, you can.
Okay, I do it. So I get advantage on this.
Truly the villain. All right.
You said investigation, right?
Investigation if you're looking around the room.
It's cool because I have a +0 on investigation, but I got a nat 20, baby.
Yes!
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Isha, thank you for that. Isha rolled better.
She takes the lower one.
Okay, great. Well, so she rolled about as much as.
There we go. You helped me out. Nothing wrong happened.
Well, hold on. Okay.
Just
So
distraction.
you guys are, exactly. You guys are. All right. Okay. So as you're looking around with a nat 20, you do find it's in the room, but it's on, like, as you're turning and looking like out the door, like out into the main area. There were runes like on the door. There are more runes like on the inside, like the door frame, like where a door frame would be. It looks like there are runes around the door. But other than that, there really isn't anything in, like, its tables, its chairs. It is, for you, you're not going to take this, but it's like, it's so mundane. Like, it is so boring what's in this room.
So I
Can
rolled
anybody
a 17.
read those runes?
What?
Those runes. Can you read them?
Who? I can read anything,
What?
darling.
Well, what did they say?
Where are they?
I point.
Okay, well, I got a 12 on my investigation. So.
This is really bad object
Unless
work.
they're in Sylvan, I can't do shit.
Do these
Sylvan
look
or
like a
Goblin.
language? Or do they look like magical runes that I probably can't read?
They look
Magical runes are still a language.
Yeah, they're still a language. They are you using what languages do you know?
Oh, I know Common, Draconic, Druidic, Elvish, and Infernal, but I also have Comprehend languages.
You look at this and you go, you know that one, it's Infernal.
Yeah. I know it.
Cool. What does it say?
What does it
What
say?
does it say? Oh, well, goodness, give me a second.
Here is my question for Waterloo.
Yes.
I'm gonna send you a message. Hold on.
Ooh,
Secrets?
Whispers, guys. Whispers. As we're doing this, what is there anything else that anybody wants to be looking at? So what it snips you, what you got?
So
What
I rolled
17?
a 17, but I was immediately gonna like crawl on my hands and knees and like go under the tables and into the back of the closet and see if there was anything smaller on the floor.
Amazing.
Don't get lost.
Yeah, because I have released myself from the Bjorn.
Oh my god! I just
I
like
just
the
went,
parachute
"Wah!"
out.
Yeah, and then I just went and started crawling around in the closet.
I
I
love
just
that.
imagine it's like tactical, like, and then drop.
Tactical rat man, just
Yeah, we had to. He like turned to Kaylee. He's like, yeah, we had to add it because it was taking too long for him to get out sometimes. So we got a quick release. You'd be surprised it's not standard on a regular Bjorn. Sometimes you need to put the baby down, right?
Yeah.
You have a specialty full man adult man-sized goblin Bjorn made between sessions. It was a whole thing.
It's just a regular. That's just a regular toddler Bjorn.
Yeah.
100% a regular one.
Yeah.
So as you're with a 17, as you're going through, you are finding just all these weird little party favors and oh god, what are they called? Those almonds, Jordan almonds, like those just like weird, like the buttermints, like the packaged in plastic.
God, anything that is even close to food or candy is eaten as I'm going. Like oh, what is it? It's like in Family Guy when he's like, "Ooh, piece of candy, ooh, piece of candy." That's me, just crawling around eating anything that's edible in there, even bugs.
Please roll me a Constitution save.
Okay.
Oh,
Yep. I'm like, oh, this is the
Jordan
character.
almonds
This
from
is
the
what I've chosen.
70s.
they weren't poison. It's just because they're Jordan almonds.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Just they're gross.
I got a dirty 20.
You're okay. You're like, you're not like the Jordan almonds are not good, but then like I think you eat the buttermints that are
buttermints.
wrapped in plastic first, and you're like, oh, plastic, and then you like figure out it's open, and you're like, dry, very dry.
Yep. I'm over here. I got my own little Snips buffet in the closet, and Kaylee's like, "There's nothing in here." And Snips is like, "You're crazy. You're crazy. There's so much shit in here, you guys."
Treasure. All right.
But yeah, I definitely come out with like probably some party favors and like a long like little tinsel piece around my neck,
Very cool,
wearing
man.
it as a scarf, a fashion icon.
Just remember the rules we agreed upon, right? If you can't break it open with your hands, you don't try to eat it.
Well, I didn't eat the thing that I'm wearing. I did eat some stuff.
That's come on. You're gonna have weird poops again.
So solid.
That that is normal for me.
Snips, we talked about this. We're trying to help.
So as
Quality of life.
as Snips is looking, is finding delicious, terrible things, Waterloo appears to be studying the runes, taking it in, and yeah.
Well, it seems to be some sort of illusion. It is connected to some sort of the arcane word for it. What was it? Evocation, and illusion magic. So that might explain the heat portion of it. And then I don't think this is a janitor's closet, which is weird because I'm very good at telling if things are real or fake.
What if we wiped away the runes or scratched them out?
But you'd have to dispel it somehow. You can't just wipe it away physically.
Of course,
Well.
now I pick the time where no one dies, but we need to dispel magic. But I get 1/3 level, y'all.
Well, darling, let's sleep on it. We can always come back here tomorrow. You know, the police are inert or dead. I don't know. Fun. But
One of those.
you can, pray to your whatever the fuck and ask for some abjurative magic.
I can try, yeah.
That's how it works, right? You could do it.
Yeah, I think so. God, prepare it. It takes time and sleep and focus.
Yeah, you got this, bud. You can do anything you set your mind to.
Thank you, guys.
Yes. I love him.
Isha is more healed, but still not fully there, and is just watching this like, this is very cute. But also, he's very bad at that. Like, there's that -3. There we go. He's like,
You got this, bud.
this is.
Yes, but
I met you at the right time of your life. Like, it's a little bit like that.
100%.
Like it's
So
one of those.
awkward.
You're just like the kind of dad that would like be really nurturing, but also like really brag about it when you kicked my ass at Mario Kart.
That's the kind of
For like
dad I am in
3
real life,
years.
so.
I believe that actually.
Correct. Pardon me while I
Don't try to
dunk on
race
my
me in the
son.
Disneyland
I
parking lot.
dunk on my son.
I fucking smoked. I told him, "Don't try."
Stay in your lane, kiddo.
Wild.
That reminds me of the memes. Like, I'm not a former gifted kid. I'm still a gifted kid. Put me in a great room of 5th graders. I could smoke every one of those.
There you go.
Hell yeah. All right. So, yeah. Anything else anybody wants to do within this room?
Yeah, if there's nothing, I guess. Then, I think the cops have to come at some point. So,
You would think that.
Probably.
But-
I think
But
they're
who
going
is
to wait
left to
until.
lead them?
Well, also, was there anybody left to call them? People are going to come back from
No.
lunch. Oh, I think lunch is coming up, ending soon. So maybe we get out of here before the lunch hour.
That's a good idea.
Isn't there still a
Hey.
lady trapped in a closet somewhere?
There's a lady trapped in a closet.
There's a lady trapped in a
If I
closet.
remember correctly, that Waterloo scared a lady.
I thought he.
No,
Knocked,
she's knocked out.
okay, above table. I thought you knocked her out.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
she's
I
fully.
did.
She's fully
Yeah.
like the whimpering was her, but like in an unconscious like.
Oh, noted.
Yeah.
I was afraid
Yeah.
she was alive and
Yeah.
trapped somewhere that she couldn't
She is
get out.
Don't
alive.
worry.
She is trapped, but she is
In her
un-
own consciousness.
she
Okay.
is-
Not a
Body
problem.
with
Jess
new
aside,
limitations.
Snips doesn't care.
Amazing.
I don't think there's anybody trapped. I think we should just get out. Also, if they are
I
trapped,
agree.
I'm sure somebody will figure it out.
Yes. Come back tomorrow. We do a little cleanup. Not
All
of
right,
the
let's
bodies,
get
but
back
of the
up, bud.
magic runes.
Uppies.
Uppies.
Sounds good.
Yep.
Did you
Just-
find anything while you were in there?
Oh,
the closet?
yeah. But I didn't want to break it out right now because it's in a lockbox.
Ooh.
Take it.
No, I just like, look, let's go to, I don't know, anywhere but here and go open it.
I'll
Yeah.
let Kaylee do
Okay.
it. But
Tez, I actually have a question for you. A very private question.
He just keeps walking.
I'll run up to you. I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah,
hey,
no, I'm
hey.
just saying, like, that's where he's not gonna like stop.
Yes. Snips can hear this too. What's the hag's name again?
Kaylee? No,
Kaylee,
that's
thank you very much. That's all I needed.
Everybody's Kaylee.
That's all I needed. That's all I needed. Thank you very much. I go up to the hag. Kaylee,
The hag isn't here. The hag left.
Oh.
Remember?
No, well, okay. If you
Oh,
guys
well,
are walking
outside.
up and out, are
Yeah,
you guys
yeah.
outside by now?
Yeah, I
roll-
guess.
Waterloo, go ahead and roll. If you're looking for the hag, go ahead and roll investigation.
Okay. Guidance.
Sorry, Kaylee. It's
Oh, that's a natural one.
She's nowhere.
her name's Kara, you guys.
I don't even know what she looks like. You're pretty sure she does exist, but like, fuck if you could point her out in the lineup.
I'm gonna. Okay, it's an 8. Haley, I'm sorry. It's just like it's the K and the first 2, and you're both humans. It's like, I'm not saying you guys all look alike, but I am saying that there's like I get confused sometimes.
Isha's like, shh. Kaylee, he sucked at this in the other place too. Names are
It took-
not his thing.
While
There
this
could
is
be two
happening,
people
Kaylee, you
named
just feel like a
Kaylee.
tiny hand like reach out to hold your hand from the baby Bjorn.
I will take the tiny hand.
I know
Listen.
Kaylee is Kaylee, but I
In
don't know that.
context, that's really cute. out of context, so scary.
Terrifying.
This is like the worst episode of The Mandalorian.
I like the gentle nuances between cute and terrifying that Snips gives off.
Yeah.
Just like a Furby.
Yeah.
Just like a Furby.
Yeah, but Snips can't fly at Mach 1.
Yet.
Yet.
We're only level 5.
Hey guys,
Time.
join the Discord and you too can learn the truly disturbing shit that we know about Furbies.
I have an entire like upwards of an hour long lecture.
This is true. I've seen it. I've seen it. Okay, so you can't find Kara. She's just gone.
We don't see Kara either, though.
What did you roll an 8? What'd you roll?
I just like.
Go
I
ahead.
don't know.
Go ahead and roll.
17.
I rolled a 15.
You don't see her. No, she is vamoosed since.
Yeah, looks like she's gone. All right. Where do we want to
I'm
meet
good
up?
with that.
You've got a couple options. You, as always, have the cottage where they have food and coffee and Bilby and the kitty corner. You also have Isha has an apartment.
Yeah, I rode my horsewife here, but I need my van back.
Kaylee drove the van.
Yes. The van is
if
here.
you don't mind.
And I'm sure
my
Isha's
horse
place
here.
is lovely, but I do need another coffee.
Yeah, let's roll. All right.
Amazing. So everybody heads back to the
Don't mess up.
cottage.
Don't mess up Snip's bed. You got to sit in the back row. Can't sit in the
Right.
middle.
I drove this thing here, you know.
Yeah, but you weren't sitting in the front, or you were sitting in the front. I'm just telling you, don't mess up his bed, okay?
Okay.
I'm
Very
in the
important
Cheeto
to you.
dusted cat bed just listening.
Disgusting. It's odd. Nobody would want to sit on that.
No.
Except
Goblin's
for
nest.
me.
Waterloo, do you get in the van as well, or what do you do?
Absolutely not. That thing is disgusting beyond belief. I would rather walk.
Or
No,
run.
it's
You've been running a
clean.
lot.
The only part that's
I
disgusting.
do need to run. I do
is
need to run.
Snip's
I take
row.
It is my
Take a
little
jog.
Snips row.
Okay. All right. Perfect. All right. So you guys are driving. Like I like for a while you pace Waterloo just like as a weird like just trainer, and you're like nah, and you head to the coffee
Mostly
shop.
because he probably has the keys to open the cottage.
Oh no, I forgot I worked there.
Oh yeah.
Jeez.
Also bold to assume that Waterloo locks anything.
I was
You're
gonna
right.
say I don't think he locks.
Never
it.
would ever. Absolutely not. Cross me, I dare you.
You guys head in. Richard's there. Daddy Dwarf is there. So he goes, right. Hi everybody.
I'll have my
Richard, you
usual,
met my
please,
wife.
Richard.
Yeah, I met her earlier. She's very cool.
Yeah.
Usuals. Anybody? Any requests?
Do you have a muffin?
Of course, little man.
I want a
and-
muffin with the chocolate chips in it.
Ooh.
Excellent. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
He like starts Kaylee's drink, gets that going, goes into the pastry thing and like picks the best one with the most chocolate chips.
I really am just hanging there though.
He holds it out,
So
holds the
Guys, gets a
muffin,
little closer so you can reach.
holds the muffin out. Tez, you want anything?
Oh, I'm good, man.
Okay. Isha's like, I truly will have anything. Everything's strange. So just whatever you want to make me, I'm sure it'll be great.
You're,
Oh, I've got this. Okay,
no.
so she'll have
A cortada.
Cortana.
let's see, she'll have a small latte, all fine, with 3 packs of Splenda, and an extra shot of espresso in there.
Hey, also, Richard, just make me a chamomile tea, just like straight up.
Oh, the hard stuff. Got it. So as you guys get settled, and you're doing everything.
When Isha invariably spits out her drink, he hands over the tea. I got.
Just the Splenda. It's like, oh, it's so sweet, but so gritty.
This is like the closest to like a blend that I think you would like.
Yeah. Yeah. So as you guys are getting settled in, Waterloo.
The coffee
Yes.
of Isha's will not go to waste, by the way.
Do you bother knocking on the door of the place you run to?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I am here for witchy business. Just walk right in. Hello, darling. I'm here. I have news.
Kochi, Tez's mom, looks up from her countertop. What? What's wrong? Also, here.
We need to call a meeting. We need to call a meeting. The coven needs to meet. We have a problem in the basement of the building of your government.
Town hall?
Yes, that one.
Okay.
There are ruins. There are ruins there in a doorway. Oh my god, I want a drink. I sit down.
Okay. She like goes and like gets you like makes you a drink and like hands it to you like, oh, are you okay?
Yes, I tell her the nature of the runes and like what they do and like the infernal writing of it and all that jazz. I'm like, look, I think we need to explore it more. I could feel the heat of it. I could sense something behind it. I couldn't get in.
As you're info dumping, truly exposition info dumping on this woman, you see her eyes go glassy.
Oh shit, you're part of it. Oh no, we need to awaken you somehow.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
Tell me, where did you go for a moment?
I didn't go anywhere. You're talking crazy.
I'm talking crazy. No, it's just a little bit of magic, darling.
No, not this. This is not the kind of magic that I. No. You need to go.
Your son is involved. You must protect him.
Well, then you definitely need to go, and I need to get my son.
Here's the thing. Something is affecting you. You're not yourself.
Roll persuasion? Or
Okay.
Yeah, you're trying to convince this person. How would you like to convince them?
I'm going to lay it all out for them. I'm going to say, look, we are in some sort of, I know your son has talked to you about monsters, right? And you don't believe a word he says, but I saw it now. Somebody has charmed you. You know of these spells. I've shown you a few. Somebody has put you under one. And you cannot see what is truly in front of you. Let me lead you somewhere, and with the help of Kara and myself, we can get you help. We can undo what has happened to you. And I got 25.
25. Okay. She definitely is not getting aggressive to physically throw you out of her home as the threat that you are being. So I'm going to roll another wisdom saving throw for Kochi.
I actually might do something.
Okay.
I cannot. Never mind.
Okay. She, all right, with that, she again, she has a little bit of that kind of glassy look, and she shakes her head again and goes, maybe, but you have to go. Go. You have to go.
Okay. I will go. Do you know how to contact Kara?
Yeah, I've got her phone number like you do. We all.
I lost her. Could you call her for me?
Okay, she goes over to the wall, takes the phone off of the wall. Like it's
Okay.
not a rotary phone. Only one. She goes and calls, and she's watching you really warily, and is saying, "Okay, like I will call her. We'll find a time to meet."
Okay, is she on the phone?
The phone is ringing. Let's roll a luck check. We don't know where Kara is. Let's see. She doesn't answer. It's just ringing.
Unfortunate. I will see you. Thank you very much. And I leave.
Okay. Thanks, door.
The cow says.
Listen, my smart house is a real asshole. So annoying.
I'm going to run back to the cottage. I'm going to prestidigitation myself so I don't smell like being in Tessa's home.
Okay.
And I'm going to run back.
Okay, roll me a what is this going to be to like make sure you did good enough? Stealth. Roll deception. Go ahead and roll deception.
Okay, that is 21.
21. Okay. I would like anybody who has been in the cottage just like chilling. If you'd like to roll a perception check.
I have perceived that this muffin is delicious.
That muffin is fucking good.
I got a nat one.
He took a while to come back, right?
That's what so I'm trying to see if somebody knows. Yeah.
I'm gonna have Coley give me the help.
See
Glad I did. One of those was a natural one. Big perception is +7.
Hell yeah.
21 as well.
Silvery box. Oh my goodness. Distraction.
With my minus is a 18.
Oh, because we still had a nat 20?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Who are you getting silvery barbs?
I re-roll.
Hez.
Okay. It's better.
Oh
All
my.
right. Kaylee and Tez, you both know that there's no reason that Waterloo should have taken this long to get back.
Hello. How you enjoying your food and amenities? Yeah, I came here. It's a very long run. I had to stop a couple of times.
Where did you go between here and the town hall?
I stopped at a bus station and just took a nap for a little bit because my energy came running back. Yes.
Bus station.
No. It's like a bus stop, not a station. Like a bench outside, darling. I didn't go into a building to sleep.
All right. Well, let's break into this thing, I guess.
I'm trying really hard not to like ask for rolls. You guys are the most.
I just like don't understand. Like, I don't even know what the like.
I mean, if you want to roll insight, you can. You can always ask for that.
Sure, I'd like to have it. I mean, I know he's
guided.
I just like there's no. It's I don't even feel like I guess I could roll insight.
Is this helpful? Yeah.
Yeah. If he's just gonna compulsively lie, it's 23. That was my insight.
What was
Not
your
high enough. 26.
Right. There you go. Yeah, you know he's lying, but you're like, again, you're having that moment.
Yeah,
of, like,
it's like
more of the same.
sure.
Cool, whatever.
I know drug addicts
As
lie
usual.
about where they were too, but it's like, what's the point of figuring out where they were? I guess it's like that's the approach to Waterloo at this point.
Amazing.
Yeah, I've already put it out of my mind, and I'm concentrating on this lock.
Yeah,
Muffin.
And also Isha's coffee.
Yeah, she handed the coffee.
I sure did drink that.
just splendid out.
That is, by the way, such a specific call out for the 90s that it hurts me a little bit. 3 Splenda, man. Like, that is so specific.
Thank
Anyway, yeah, I love it.
So good stuff.
It's the old magic. Okay, so Tez, you pull out the lockbox.
Yeah.
And hand it over. All right. Kaylee, you have in your hands a lockbox that's about this thick. Not quite a I'm trying to find something close to me that would equate it, but it's not massive. Like, it looks like it would hold like it's like a medium size like security deposit box, like safety deposit box. So nothing
Like a 12
like
by 16 or something.
yeah, nothing crazy.
2 or 3 inches deep, whatever.
Yeah. So what would you like to do?
I before I hand it to Kaylee to do
Mhm.
her thing, I would just like to do a quick investigation, again with Cotley's help, to see if I see any traps. like,
Yeah, absolutely. Go ahead
that
and
kind of thing.
yeah, go ahead and roll that.
It's like since it's adventuring, they starting to come back to him. I think that's an 18. Nope, that's a 10. So we said investigation, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, it's just a 10.
Just a 10. Okay. So as you're looking this
Looks
over-
good.
Yeah, it's kind of like metal box.
Yep.
Cool. Hand it over to Kaylee.
All right. So while whistling, let's see, what am I whistling? I'm whistling Oodle Lolly from Disney's Robin Hood. And I'm picking that lock.
All right, let's go for it. Roll lock picking. The best song.
All right. So 24.
24. Awesome. It's not that instantaneous that you had in with the door, but it's still really good. So you get in there and you pop it open. And do you just open it, or what do you do now that you feel the lock give?
Once the lock's given, I will turn it around in the direction of everybody else and open it.
All right, everybody.
I lean in.
No, Ted's once he saw the box turn around, fully sidestepped, like with snips, grabs Isha and just like, whoop.
Roll. No, it's fine. It is. You open it up. And yeah. So you open it up. From a cursory glance, you guys see stacks of papers. Again, some looking out of place as far as they don't. The word is escaping me. Anachronistic. They look anachronistic. So like this isn't like all the papers that were across this guy's desk looked like computer paper. Like it's all very like specific to what this image is. And what you see in this, again, at a glance, is a lot more like parchment texture and something a little bit doesn't really fit in. As if Kaylee moves a little bit, you do kind of hear the sound of some things moving in there. So there are also actual things inside of it. If anybody would like to look and actually do some investigation to dig deeper.
I will help someone. Ted's not like an investigator.
I'll cast guidance on myself and I'll look at it.
Magic person.
That is a 21.
21. Okay. So what do you go for first? The papers, or do you try to like look at the little items in there?
I want to look at the items.
Okay. All right. You reach in and you pull out what looks to be a with a 21. Okay. It looks like you pull out something that almost could be like a cloak clasp, like something that would be worn to keep something, a cloak closed, like to keep something on. And you see etched into it a very rough symbol that looks very similar to like a knoll, or it's basically what the mayor looked like. So, but again, it's anachronistic. Like it's like it doesn't fit in here. It looks like it's from another time, another place, just something completely almost like costume as you're holding it in your hands and looking at it in a coffee shop.
There was some sort of army, wasn't there? Back in the some sort of battle that was, I don't know, there seems to be some sort of important figure. Maybe had a cloak with an etching of a knoll on it. It seems to be from our forgotten lives. But there are more things in here.
What else do you reach in again? What do you grab for?
Is there another? I want to just like dump it all out on the floor.
Awesome, perfect. A waterfall of papers and parchments. You also Snips, please roll me perception.
Yes.
No, actually, what's your passive? Just kidding. What's your passive perception?
My passive is 14.
You hear a clink that you immediately know is coin.
That'll do it.
Yep. So you hear you all see a waterfall of papers. You hear the clinking of metal on the ground, sounding a lot like coins. You're holding the cloak clasp, brooch,
Yeah.
whatever you want to call it. And I think you also, the parchment falls faster. I think if you guys are looking down, you would also see a bit of rough fabric as well, that you could almost assume would have been paired with this brooch that Waterloo is holding. It's not burlap by any means, but it is very rustic. I think something about it that would have been different, though, is that it seems to be the color has faded, but it seems like a very vibrant, deep color, which would lead somebody to believe it's been dyed. So if anybody wants to roll an investigation to dig deeper into any of these papers, or insight, or actually investigate, this is all kind of investigation, but if there's any other information, or again, insight, if you want to try to intuit anything, whatever you'd like.
Yeah, can I like looking at the items, right? Like, and like just going over the papers, try to get insight into like why these were important. Kind of.
Yeah, absolutely.
What's the theme, or what's the connecting sort of piece? If I could.
Yeah, go ahead and roll that. Snip, you go for the coins immediately.
So essentially what I wanted to do was when anything that like clattered to the ground first, Snips was gonna go kind of grab, and then he was gonna go sit in the empty lockbox.
Hey, if I fits, I sits. Let's go.
Exactly. Yes.
Um,
And then he'll just sit there and take stock of all of
okay. Kaylee, I know this isn't quite your bag, but is there anything that you would like to do with anything that you?
Yeah, I'm going to look at the inscription of the engraving or whatever of the knoll and see if I can recognize it.
Absolutely. Go ahead. Gosh. This
History?
would be history. Yes, for sure.
Doesn't matter.
I'll have
I'll put 0.
Courtly. Yeah, I'll have Courtly give Kaylee the help action.
Okay.
Snips, go ahead and roll investigation on those coins. You feel Isha reach down and rub your head a little bit, making sure not to disturb the mushrooms. But you get guidance.
Heck yeah. That's an 11.
Okay. With an 11, I actually will say, so roll me a wisdom check. Wisdom saving throw.
Okay, I can do that.
Kaylee, how'd you do?
12 on my history.
12 on your history.
26 for me.
Amazing. Okay. For Kaylee, as you're looking at this inscription, there actually is something that feels familiar. But it's nothing that's striking. So we'll see again. Wisdom saving throw as this kind of starts to trigger something.
Cool. I'm so good at these. All right.
Isha reaches over and gives you guidance.
Oh, okay. Oh, with guidance.
Listen, every little bit helps, guys.
With guidance, that's a 4.
Hey, listen.
I'm going to silvery barbs that.
You're gonna silvery barbs.
Yes.
Wisdom saving. Yikes. Okay. I mean, roll again and see what's lower. With a Snips with a 26, with that wisdom saving throw, you already have some of these coins in your possession. This is from home.
So upon realizing that, I'm going to pull open my little pouch.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to like sit there and compare, kind of hoping that Isha is like right here with me because he thinks he's going crazy right now.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, she'd like
yeah. So he's like holding the little coins like side by side and going, "That's weird, right?"
Oh, that is weird.
I had these that I found in the mud, in my mud.
Yeah.
Back in my place with my mud. Why are these the same?
Oh. Tez.
Yeah.
But they don't look like the ones that are here, though. They look like mine.
They're these coins. They match some that Snips already has.
Yeah, and I had them when you guys found me in the bush.
Hey, Kaylee, how bad was that second roll?
It's now a 1.
You immediately you're looking at it and you have that tickle of like there's something there, and it's like as you're looking at it, it turns it's like you're staring at a magic eye too hard, and like you're just like, I can't keep looking at this, like that's not a thing that I can keep doing, so you have to like take it away. And
truly sociopathic.
I cannot
Yes.
wait.
Oh, well,
she was
Sarah
already
plays
feeling.
character
Yes, well,
that,
with the advantage.
Fuck
On
you.
the silvery barbs, I got a natural 20 on my investigation to look at the pages. So that's a 26 total.
You're a monster.
Your pain, my gain.
Jesus. Literal pain.
can't-
He's got a
can't
migraine
wait.
now.
For Sarah to have like this chaotic character that just is gunning for Cam.
That might happen. Kaylee
It
has
needs
a
to
gun.
happen. Yeah, Kaylee has a gun.
I want to get shot, baby.
Dispel this motherfucker.
It's all going bad. I just, have to take advantage of it.
Try casting deflect bullet, idiot.
Catch missile, motherfucker. Anyway, all right, well, whispers. There you go. I'll tell you what you find. You do look things over and see quite a few things.
I got a 23 on insight. Did I put anything together as far as why these are important to
Yeah,
know
actually,
guy?
if you look over the brooch and like you again, you get the impression that these two things go together. Like the fabric goes with the brooch with the coin. Like it almost looks like like what was taken as you get sent in, like you're like you get to collect your belongings again, like as you get released from jail. It almost feels like that. And the etching of the knoll on the brooch has a very similar pose as the fountain. So you get I think with that insight, you would get the impression that this guy, the mayor, was somebody of importance within wherever he was from. Whether that be high importance or like clan leader or something.
These coins. What do they look like?
Rough hewn, silver, lots of silver, and yeah.
Can I listen to one of those?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna shake it really hard and put it up to my ear. Do I hear any like screams or anything?
I love that question.
That's not even like how a soul coin works, though, is it?
I hear any
It's not
screaming.
a physical trap.
Do I hear any screaming?
Do I?
Roll perception. Do you hear
Okay.
screaming?
Guidance.
That's a great question.
With the 16, 31.
You do not hear screaming.
Ah, okay, great. I
Gonna
guess
pull
I
a coin out of
identified
his
it.
ear.
So I wanted to check just now to see, because when Snips grabs coins for the first time, he like bites them. So there's like little teeth marks in them. Do the ones that he found in the lockbox have any of the teeth marks on them?
Already? Or
Already? Yeah.
No, they didn't.
No. Okay.
Yeah,
Good to know.
these are new coins.
These are new ones. Snips is gonna bite him.
I give it back to you.
If I bites it, it's mine.
Wait, are these? Can I actually, as I give the coin back, cast detect magic on myself?
Detect magic on yourself. Okay.
Yes.
uh,
You can only cast it on yourself. It allows you to see magic.
Oh, got it. Okay, I was like, sorry. I was like, I don't know my
I thought it was.
I'm
You're
like,
It's like I can't cast it on anyone else. I'm sorry.
yeah. No, that is. I was like, I need to know what's up with me right now.
What do I got going on today?
Are you looking? So it is within 30 feet. So is there any? Are you looking in a specific place? Are you looking at?
looking all over on these things.
Okay. You aren't really seeing anything anything that's specifically magical. It all looks very mundane.
Okay. Well, darn. Well, he's lame. Just like trying to pull at our heartstrings or whatever. He's dead.
All right.
Like the sheriff. It's like he's probably some war hero or something, led a empire or whatever. But I don't know.
Aren't you reading the documents? Don't you know what he?
It's just his journal. It's a lot of journal pages. I see like dates and like names, but it's not important. It's like when we found the sheriff's daughter's belongings. It didn't matter.
It mattered.
It's
to
a
them,
history
though.
of these people. It's telling us something we already know. These are people. We are trapped somewhere.
Yeah.
But what I do find interesting is, unlike the sheriff's belongings, this is from our other lives, which leads me to suspect that the mayor might be about as in on it as at least we are.
I mean, we could ask him.
No,
No, he's dead.
his face is
He's,
smashed in. Made sure of
Yeah,
it.
No mouth.
No mouth, no
No,
necromancy.
That's
Oh, I'm
unfortunate.
sorry.
It
I don't
is.
know why I'm surprised. Okay.
Yeah, we're arguably in a better position on day one before we met Waterloo.
I don't know. I'm having a great time. I pick up all these stupid papers. Get them off my fucking floor.
Richard's like, thanks, I don't have to do it, I guess. Anything else that anybody wants to look over or take with them, or
I think we should look into the Stick River.
Stick River?
Stick River.
Stick River. You guys, I mean, hey, if you want to like go check out the Stick River, there's a very good place to go do that.
Yeah, I'm down
I
for
don't
whatever.
know. I'm tired. I'm bored. I just want to. Tomorrow we'll dispel the illusion, and we can
Insight
do something
check.
then.
Yeah. I will
I want to do an
Big
insight check on
focus.
Waterloo.
Go for it.
big focus. So
Isha puts a hand on your shoulder and gives you guidance.
Okay. I'm very good at persuasion. It's a plus 8 to my persuasion.
20. Oh, it's a D4, right?
Mm-hmm.
28.
Okay. I only got a 25.
Yeah. Yeah, he's
What are you lying about?
Yeah.
Chunky.
I'm very tired, and I would like to go to
You're
bed.
lying.
And I'm
You
bored.
fucking haven't slept in 4 days.
You're lying.
No, I'm not. What are you hiding?
Okay. Nothing.
Okay, I can ask you again, or we can force the answer out.
That's
Which is- which
insane,
one?
my boy. You work for me. What do you want to do?
I would like to cast Zone of Truth.
No!
Well, Snips is casting.
Oh,
that.
no!
Oops.
I got a 7.
Well, Snips is casting that.
Okay, I'm going to use my legendary resistance.
Isha goes
rolls,
full Eladrin, says fucking not. No, just kidding.
rolls a 19 and a natural 20 to hit Waterloo with his bat.
Oh, Jesus.
This has become an interrogation very quickly.
Okay, yeah.
Non-lethal damage, obviously.
Okay. Yeah.
I have a 10 AC.
Yeah, roll damage.
You have a 10 AC?
Yes.
He's a fucking goat man.
I'm not
That
wearing
is easier to
armor.
roll the damage here. So it's
Oh.
14.
Bitch.
If you knock him out, he can't answer questions.
We can
I
revive
just
him.
laugh.
24 damage.
Oh, I have 1 hit point left.
Oh man. Okay, you're sitting in a zone of truth
With 1 HP.
with 1 HP.
That's
Hey, guys.
amazing.
Remember how we talked about how Waterloo hasn't had any consequences?
Answer the fucking question, Waterloo.
I love it. I cast levitate on Tez.
Okay.
I don't know. What
It's
does
a
that
con
say?
save.
I think you're about to get thrown, maybe.
A con save.
Mm-hmm.
Natural 20.
It's amazing. Silvery barbs.
Cool. That's cocked. Let me get 2 dice in here now. The D4 is causing a ruckus. Natural 1.
I'm going to move you up 30 feet in the air and I'm going to walk around you. If you want to know the truth, Tezzy Wezzy.
30-foot ceilings in your coffee shop?
You're up on the ceiling. I don't give a fuck. I look at you and I say, you silly, silly boy. You messed with the wrong witch.
And Isha says absolutely fucking not and casts hold person.
Oh, goodness gracious.
At a 4th level,
Well, that's fine. She can't beat me. That was a 23.
all right.
I look at Tez and I say, you all want to know the truth. I don't want to leave. This life is better than the old life. You ignorant fools just want to rip everything away. If there is no point to this, there is no consequence. We can discover.
What did you find?
What did I find? You'll never fucking know. Kill me.
Zone of truth.
I don't have to tell you.
All right.
I am simply telling you that I will never tell you. Kill me. Because if I tell you, then you'll want to leave more.
My snake rolls an 11 when he says kill me.
That hits, motherfucker.
And it does 7 damage.
And as I go out, I say, you've been struck by a Waterloo sunset.
And then I fall to the ground.
Roll acrobatics.
I have a plus 10 to that, I think. Or no, is that athletics?
Probably athletics.
Oh yeah, I did athletics. Acrobatics is not good, actually. Oh no, it's all right. Plus 4, so I got a 9.
Okay. Yeah, your knee does a weird twinge as you land, but
Get like the ghost of a memory of an old man.
And Isha is looking very conflicted as she's looking down at Waterloo.
We just need to figure out what he figured out in the papers. I don't like super care about him living or dying. But we just need to figure out what he figured out.
Anybody got a cigarette?
We should tie him up though. And then I will tie Waterloo up and have his hands.
Druid crafts.
Yeah. It's all like his hands are tied up and everything.
I
And
can
there's like a sock in his mouth.
some rope.
Yeah, we gotta. I don't want to stay here forever. I also don't want to kill Waterloo. I don't really want to kill anybody else. I truly thought the mayor had more in him, and I knocked him out. And then I turned my back to open the safe, and his head was, like I said, truly just stomped to paste. Yeah. So can we take the time to do like as many investigation checks as it takes to figure out what's in the fucking papers?
In this situation, I would like everybody to roll initiative.
Okay.
It will not be a battle, but there are death saving throws happening.
Okay.
Oh yes.
23.
23,
An 18.
18,
I got a 4.
4,
10.
10. Okay.
Or sorry, I add. It's an 8. No.
Okay, let me roll for Isha.
I don't know why I just thought. 0.
Okay. Isha got a 15. So, okay. Kaylee, you are up first. So, whatever you would like to do, Waterloo had gathered all of the papers and everything. I'm sure they dropped when he did. So, if you want to look at that, whatever you would like to try.
Goodness. Hey, Richard.
Yeah.
You think Waterloo should live?
Listen, is he problematic? Undoubtedly. But should anybody really die?
Yes, everyone dies.
Yeah.
I mean, but like this.
That is coffee shop wisdom. Sorry.
I don't know what's happening right now, and I'm feeling really unnerved. So I don't feel like I am fully equipped to like answer, because whatever just happened is so unhinged. And I'm honestly scared, and I don't know why I'm scared.
Well, I have so he seemed to think that if we ruin this place, that we all have to go back to where we came from. And I don't know, my life before this was bad too. I don't want to go back.
But we can make it better. That's the thing.
But not if
right?
not if I don't get to see you guys ever again.
I would, Snips, as long as you want to hang out, we're going to fucking hang out, bud.
Kaylee, what would you like to do with your turn? You can
healing
roll.
word.
Damn. All right. Healing word.
5.
No!
Waterloo, you guys will never understand how funny this is. Waterloo, you come to on the ground of your coffee shop, hands and fingers tied together in a perfect way so that you cannot do any somatic spell casting. Did anybody gag him so he can do?
Yeah, I was gonna say I wanted to gag it. The whole. Yeah, he's in a like his hands are like this, but they're not in front of him.
Yeah,
he's hogtied, like from behind.
I look at Tez, hypnotic gaze.
All right.
I'm not looking at him. Don't I have to like look at him?
Trying to beat.
Trying to get the eyes.
Tez is
trying to look everybody in the eye.
Object focus. Also, we have a turn order. So
I mean, I
Kaylee.
feel like the only one that you'd get is Snips. And what does that do for you, really?
Kaylee, so you did a spell. Is there anything else that you'd want to do now that the object of this insanity is awake and flailing in a truly upsetting way?
I'm gonna drink my coffee.
Good, cool. Yeah, I think Snips was up next.
I'm gonna look at Waterloo.
Roll
Who's
with
flailing like a crazy person
on Snips's eye level. Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly.
Wisdom save.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a
Is that-
17.
That beats it.
Luckily, he's on a horse and can't stomp you.
Yeah. Snips just kind of stares at you while you're trying to do something to him and just goes, "What's wrong with you?"
Next, Isha kind of because Isha was next to Snips. Isha kind of moves and covers Waterloo's eyes, just looking around at everybody
Blindfold him.
Just put him in the corner. Just I don't know.
Put him in the
Where-
Furby corner.
Spiders. Take
Oh
them to
shit!
the
Yeah, Bilby,
back.
get him.
Bilby. Actually, technically, the person that controls Bilby was Snips.
It's me.
Oh.
Snips had the gem. Snips had the conch.
Spider Lord.
That's
Yeah, Isha's that was okay. I mean, do we want to just knock him unconscious?
Yeah, if we can we? Or I don't really care. I don't. The point we need to get what's in the papers. So conscious or unconscious, just kind of put him in the corner, or I don't know.
Isha was still covering Waterloo's eyes. It's no hypnotic gaze. She's going to lean down and just be like, listen, I don't know what's happening at all, and it's all very upsetting. But please tell us what you know, because maybe this is a better place, maybe it's not, and maybe there's a way that you can stay and we can go.
We don't all have to leave.
She moves the gag. Still covering, you're still hogtied, and she's still covering your eyes, but your mouth is no longer covered.
Ben, darling, okay, what do you want to know? I'll tell you, I've calmed down.
I don't believe you, but okay, what do the papers, what are the papers? What made you literally go insane just now? What do you know that is making you freak out this badly?
It looks like some sort of infernal journal. It is truly a journal, but it is just written in common and also infernal, which is the same type of writing that was on the runes on the wall. So I'm thinking there's probably a way to, I don't know, maybe dispel the illusion within these notes or journals.
Okay.
Are we out of turn order now, or
Nope, you can go next. She was.
Oh, I was just curious.
Yep.
I
think-
just thought. Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
Who? What'd you roll? Waterloo. It was you, and then it was. I can't remember if it was Tez, and then
I rolled an 8.
I got a 10.
So yeah. So Waterloo, is there's anything you would like to try to do? You are restrained. So
I can't do anything.
yeah. Yeah, Tez. If there's anything you would like to do.
I think he just says to him. I thought you said that the magic was not illusion. That it was
It was illusion and evocation, darling.
evocation. So the other part seems pretty fucking important because probably more important because if it was just an illusion, we would be in a physically different place, right? We would at least be like home, wherever
No.
the evocation part
This is not an illusion. The room, the janitor's closet is an illusion. Not the
all
whole
an illusion.
entirety of this place.
None of this shit is real. It's all an illusion.
It could be constructed like transmutation. We don't know.
Tess thinks about that a little bit and thinks about the runes that were placed behind his door. And then prepares an action that if Waterloo tries to do anything to Isha, he's just going to kill him.
Noted. Okay. At this point, because death saves are no longer being made, I think we can be out of turn-based just because time isn't of the essence.
Mhm.
Isha looks around at everybody and says, I think maybe it's a good idea to take a little break. I think this one, and she's like looking, she's still covering Waterloo's eyes. I think this one needs to, I don't even know what you need. There's so much that
Tez takes off his headband and puts it around her eyes. Or puts it around his eyes, sorry.
Let me sleep. I'll be better in the morning. I'm just a little cranky.
I would say so. Okay. She looks as she no longer has to like cover his eyes. She looks up. Richard, could you help? Could you take? And Richard goes,
No, he's fine here. Richard, just empty the till. Head on home. You're good for the day. I'll stay here. You guys can go home.
Don't listen to him. He doesn't pay
throw
your
up
bill.
or anything.
Fire you if you don't. Help me. He has a -3 charisma. He can't tell you what to do.
Roll me persuasion.
Fucking 18.
Richard, again, he does have this. You can't see this, and he's been so quiet, but he everyone else can see that this is a man who is like, he's like, no, I'm scared shitless. What the hell is happening? Like, this was what a display. I'm so scared. And he kind of takes a moment and he looks at Tez and says, I'm not going to take any chances. I'm good. I'll stay here. Like,
Tez puts his bat down forcefully in front of Waterloo, puts his other hand on top of it, and says, I'm also not going to take any chances. You don't got to take the money in the till, but nobody's touching him.
oh,
And I would like to roll a strength-based
go for it.
intimidation check.
Yeah, go for it with advantage, because again, this dwarf is like so scared.
4 plus, I think I have a +4 to strength, right? Yeah. So 16.
Yeah. He's like, he's holding his hands up, like, nope. I hear you. Not doing anything, but yeah, I'm.
So I don't want to tell everybody they gotta go, but I'll be here for the night. And I think when Waterloo sleeps it off, we could come back in the morning. I'll have everybody's usuals prepared for you.
I can't see it, but I think Tez is flirting.
He shove a sock in his mouth again.
Furby. Just a Furby, like the hard.
And then I think Tez would just turn to the table and is just trying to figure out what he can figure out in the thing. And maybe does like not insight, but or wisdom or whatever, right? Something to try to like, he's trying to piece together that part of like, it was, because you didn't see it obviously, but the rune part of what Isha had told him in his doorway, and then specifically seeing it on the doorway again feels like connected.
Okay. Roll me as you're looking. Are you looking through the papers as well?
Yeah,
Like,
he's like
okay.
looking over everything and
Okay,
trying to
roll
figure out like
me,
what's going on.
roll me insight on that for sure. Isha will kind of be looking at everything. Everybody will be taking in all of that, and she will reach down to Snips and say, "Let's go home. Do you wanna go? I can make some food."
Yeah.
And she looks at Kaylee and says, "You're more than welcome to join. This is a lot of energy."
Yeah, that sounds delightful. I'll have some food.
Okay, perfect. What'd you roll, Tess?
I got 24.
24? Okay. All right, I'm going to send you a little whisper.
On Discord?
I am, yeah, on Discord.
Hell yeah.
Okay, so everybody goes their way. Kaylee, do you go with Isha and Snips to kind of go hang? Okay. Tez did his investigation on the papers. Do you want, I mean, again, this is not the texting. There's no texting. There's none of that. So do you just keep all that to yourself for the evening?
Yeah, I guess I'll wait like 25 minutes or whatever till I think like Isha's home.
Okay.
And then I'll ring and tell them all.
Okay. Awesome.
Oh yeah. Or do you want to play that out, or you just want to like?
We don't have to necessarily, but so.
Yeah. Hey babe. I don't think this is the same as the runes around our door. I had a suspicion about that, but I think this is like a contract, so I wonder if, and we can think about it all night and ask Kaylee and Snips, but it seems like there's specific people in the town. Well, between all the like fiendish stuff and this, it's like some people are jailers, and then we're the like jailed.
Awful. Okay. She relays that to.
Also, I think it's for sure devils that are doing this.
Okay.
It's some sort of.
It looked like. It looked like.
Well, it smelled like hell. There's the river Styx.
Yeah.
And then now contracts. That part eliminates demons and makes it more devilly, which also makes sense that this bad place would be like the machination of like a devil who thinks they're too smart. You know what I mean? Like a demon would just like, I don't know, throw you in a pit with dogs or something.
Can Snips hear this phone call? Is it like on speaker, or is Isha keeping it?
Isha is it's not on speaker because speaker doesn't exist, but it is
Gotcha.
It's being relayed.
Okay.
So she is relaying every bit that
Isha doesn't have a 1990s conference phone
Conference
in
call,
her.
yeah.
Her
What do you mean?
Hey guys, kids, there's a time when we didn't have speakerphone. Weird.
I was born in 94 and I learned that today. Just now.
I was today years old.
I was today years old when I realized that 90s phones didn't have speaker.
Not necessarily.
Yeah.
Sorry. That was a cackle. Yeah, but yeah, so he just relays that.
Just
and
wanted
like,
to know if the baby man was a devil.
Go ahead and roll religion or insight. I will let you choose.
Well, one I'm significantly better at.
Yeah.
Actually, it's not the one you'd think. It's the 18.
18. Okay. You with an 18, you don't. I don't think you've never gotten the egg fart smell off of the kid. So that's kind of how you judge things, is like very like olfactory
Very
and
smelly.
visceral.
Yeah.
Yeah, like taste, olfactory, yeah, whatever. So based off of that, you don't think that he is infernal.
Okay.
Hey, also just make sure that Snips doesn't eat any spicy foods too close to bedtime, or else he has bad dreams.
I will remember that. I don't know
Also,
what spicy and what
David,
isn't
real
spicy.
life Jess has that problem, so that felt really invasive for some reason. I was like, how do you know that?
Truly,
My
so caring.
fiance has to remind me of that fact now. I was like, hello?
We
My
learned.
actual deceased father just channeling through David.
I got. We do our research here at Streaming Rainbow.
Yeah, like CIA levels of research.
I did see you react, like physically. I was like, "Oh, was that like? Why was that too far?"
Oh, it wasn't too far. It was just right on and kind of spooky.
I reached out to Liz, and we learned everything. No, just kidding. Anyway, Isha says, "That's good to know. That's good to know." I am not 100% sure what is and is not spicy in this place, because everything is unnatural. But I will try. I will.
If it's red, it's probably spicy. Or if there's like fire on the packaging.
Got it. That's a good call. Okay, so are you just gonna watch over a bound?
Yeah, I'm just gonna make sure he doesn't like throw up or something, or I don't know.
Oh, okay. All right. Well,
the spiders don't eat him in the night, kind of thing.
Okay. All right. Well, if you need anything, just call me on this strange contraption, I guess.
Yeah. Okay, love you. Bye.
I love you. She looks at Kaylee and Snips and goes, right, so devils. I don't know what to do with that. Thoughts? Anybody?
I can't stop thinking about what Waterloo said.
About what specifically? Oh,
I don't
not
want to go back to being bullied and kicked around and stuff. You guys are the only people who are nice to me.
Oh, sweetheart, were you bullied?
Yeah, a lot, actually. I'm not really like the most goblin-y goblin that people would think of. Actually, they're actually really mean and nasty and do terrible things to people who aren't like them. So,
well, I think that getting more information about where we are is not wrong, but maybe there's a way that we can all stay together or help each other, or we're not going to know until we try.
Maybe I'm lucky, because everybody else got weird memories that weren't theirs, and I didn't. So,
yeah, I didn't either, but I was also a statue. Kaylee, what about you? What are your memories like here? I mean, what has it been like for you?
It's been perfectly lovely. My life here is a delight.
She's gonna roll insight because that was such a weird answer.
I also would like to roll insight.
Go for it. She's like, "Are you okay?"
Snips is preoccupied. Even with a +7, I got a 9.
Deception 16.
Isha rolled a 22.
Okay.
So she like looks at you like, I mean, you can be honest. I mean, like, it's great if here is good. I mean, it sounds like it's kind of a mixed bag. I mean,
In my other life, I was on the streets and starving and an outcast and all sorts of things like that. And here I have a home and parents that care for me and all the money I could ever think of. And how could I possibly think anything bad of that? How could I possibly be unhappy? Terribly, terribly unhappy with all of that.
I think there's room for all of the emotions. I think it can be good, but also not feel right. And it can be bad. And, you know, I'm very sorry for. I'm just very sorry. I wish I had met you all before now. I could scoop you up.
You do remind me of Wild Mum. That's what she did for me.
That is quite a compliment. I'm Kaylee, I'm really curious. Snips, darling, do you have those coins that were in the mayor's?
Yeah.
Can I see one?
Yeah. So this is a fun snipsism. As he opens up his little thing, there are like little pieces of like paper and cardboard segmenting what goes where inside the little pouch. So the new coins are in a different spot than the original ones.
Hell
so
yeah.
he pulls out one of the new ones.
I'm just really curious because if these look like, so these we're kind of assuming these belonged to the mayor in his other life, but Snips has some of the same.
Yeah.
So, Kaylee, how about do these look familiar to you? And she hands over a coin, and I would like for you to roll, history with advantage.
Okay.
And she's going to roll investigation for herself as well to see if it's a coin that looks familiar. I'm giving you advantage because you had spent a lot of time getting little coin, like
Yeah. Well, with that advantage, I get an 11.
Okay. With an 11, it's hard to tell, but there is something a little bit familiar about the coin. Like it's like you're getting the feeling like it's foreign currency that you've seen before. So you are getting a little bit of that. And Isha looks over it as well. She didn't do much better. Actually, she didn't do any better. She also got an 11. She's looking at it like, yeah, this looks so strange. I never tended to work in coin though. I always just kind of did trade and everything. Right. Anyway, okay. Something to think about. Right. Is anyone hungry? I'll make something. And being a druid, she accidentally makes something delicious and like vegan. She's like, oh, a vegetarian. Hooray.
I do some coin tricks for Snips.
Heck yeah. Snips is easily amused. It's like those videos where people go to the zoo and then do like a really cool thing in front of like a monkey, and the monkey, wow, that's exactly
Oh my god, the baby.
Gone.
Awesome. So everybody does their thing for the evening. Kaylee, do you go back to your home or do you kind of stay? There's room. Isha says if you want to stay here, you can. There's this weird abode is very strange, but there's room if you would like to stay and not be alone.
Yeah. I'll kick it on the couch.
Okay. All right. And she finds like pillows and like blankets, and she like she's like, this has happened a couple times, but she tucks Snips in and like gets him in a little like wishes everyone good night and goes to bed herself. And Tez, how long do you stay awake?
I think he. Let me roll a die actually, because yeah. He would wait until everybody's gone, lock up, and then he would have Cotley go to sleep first for a few hours, and then he would go to sleep after Waterloo.
Okay.
So whenever Waterloo fell asleep, he would go to sleep. And if Waterloo didn't go to sleep, then he wouldn't go to sleep.
All right. Waterloo, you are restrained, hogtied, gagged, blindfolded on the floor in the middle of the cottage. Do you just say, that's all right, and then go to sleep like normal, or what would you like to do?
Oh, I don't know, because I only need a short rest. And then we could have some fun, just Tez and I, all alone in my space. I don't have to be tied up for long, and I don't need verbal or somatic components to wild shape, but I think we'll leave that for another day. I will stay up all night, though, just to give him exhaustion.
All right. And with that, that's what we're gonna call it for this session. Thank you guys for joining this absolutely chaotic mayhem that we absolutely love to share. Come back next week to see if full-on PvP will happen, because it's coming, guys. It appears to be. So thank you. Join the Discord, and we will see you next week. Goodbye.
Goodbye.